Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is the chart of silver on the daily scale. The trend is still up despite the mayhem that we have seen this week, the huge volatility with a very big excitement here. Short squeeze or not short squeeze, came down crashing through several support levels, but towards the end of the week it began to look up again, with the dollar beginning to look like it's seeking lower grounds. And the signals that I see in various related markets, I'm reasonably confident that this is going to hold and it's going to come back. Yes, it's going to come back. Silver is going to fly above 30. Okay, this is still the best reading that I have for it, and I think what it did on that Monday when it jumped with this excitement, it basically recorded wave 1. The technical structure is allowing for this, absolutely. We are assuming at this point, and there is no guarantee of course, that the triangle ended here. Yes, so we are now basically working on a 5-wave run that started from this spot. And since the sell-off was not able to push it to the point of going under 2470, the interpretation that you have seen wave 1 is fully intact. Okay, the one thing that I must say surprised me a bit, when it ran up like that, I thought to myself, and I told you, if you remember on Monday, right when I recorded the daily video after this excitement, I told you immediately it's going to come back and it's going to smash to this breakout point. It's going to come back there. And just this projection in itself was pretty, it says projection, it was almost $3 coming down. And I knew it's going to do that very quickly. But the extra $1.50 that it was pushed down, that really surprised me. I didn't expect it to go that low, but anyhow, this seems to me, I think, now over, and I think it is now looking up. Yes, it is looking up. I think all the odds are pointing to now a nice rally for those who survived the sell-off, a nice rally. And if you were kicked out and you're still a believer in silver, just jump back in. Jump back in. There is always risk. There is, you're not going to have a chance to make nice gains without any risk. It's very simple. That's how it is in life. You are not going to get this chance. If you know about chances to make nice returns without any risk whatsoever, you tell me. I'll be very nicely surprised, and I'll follow what you say. Right now, I think that is looking like a 1-2 with an ABCX ABC. And fair chance is going to continue up. Now, if it takes its time and it's sort of struggling and it does something like that, do not get discouraged. Okay, I think it is important, very short term, that it holds above 2620. This support right here. Do you see where I marked already the horizontal lines? That will be important. Now, giving you another few ABCs or tiny lateral movements right here and then popping. That's nice. You've got an inverse head and shoulders here. What's wrong with that? That is good for more than $1, taking us from 27 to 28. It's projected to take you there. By the time it does that, the momentum would look very nice. A lot of people wake up to the power of silver coming back, and it's going to continue. Here's the chart of gold. Again, I want to reiterate what I told you just a few minutes ago. When you try to work the scenario for any market, the first thing you have to do, you have to work on the long-term support and resistance. And if you're in a position to have reasonably clear wave count, all the better. You work with that wave count, whether you deal with the yearly, the quarterly, the monthly, whatever you can put your hand on that would yield a good, clear wave count, work with it. And the noise, if you like, the intraday sharp moves, this should be the last thing you should check if you are in for serious long-term position trading. If you are looking to trade after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, intraday moves is your bread and butter. It's everything. But what I do here with this analysis right now, I'm basically laying out the reasons why we should still be optimistic on what's happening in gold, and we should not follow the headline to try to explain to us what happened these past 2 weeks. You're going to get very confused. I think it is fair to say that it's much better to focus on the technical picture rather than on the various interpretations that are floating in the media there is no end to these things. In short, this is a fourth wave on the weekly scale, and this is something that has proven its mettle in the past. Do you see this? I've been pointing out this for so many times, so many occasions. Look, and what do you think happened this past week? It looked like we're going to witness absolute bloodbath here. Yeah, the way it came down and it was crashing through support here. You would be excused to think, well, it's gone, that's it, gold is not going to hold. And how did it close the week? It closed it bang on the 50 moving average. What happened in previous weeks? In the recent 2 months, look here, and now we closed right here. And when you look, there's also support line coming down here. We will see it on the daily. It's interesting, this support line. It seems to me it's coming back. That's the way I trade it. That's the way I put my money. I think it's coming back. We have seen an A, we have seen a B, we have seen a C. It's coming back. It's going to deliver now the D. If this analysis is still correct, we are not ready to fly through the roof at 1960 at this point. We're going to see maybe another 4 to as much as 6 weeks of muddling through here, and then some sort of trigger is going to surface on the horizon. I don't know what. Something is going to happen, and gold is just going to go crazy. It's going to go above this level. Okay, that is the logic of this pattern. If I get the pattern wrong, of course something else is going to unfold, but right now that is the best interpretation that I have for you, and that's the daily. And it's not a simple pattern, I admit. Yes, this is fairly complex for people who are just making the first steps using the Elliott wave principle or working with technical analysis. Even if you have 2-3 years experience, it's a very complex pattern, and this is already complex enough. I bet this is quite complex, but I think that it's almost certainly correct in this sense that that's an A, B, C. Coming down, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. That's an A. Gave us a B, and came down. Presumably, this is complete. I think I would feel comfortable declaring that it is complete on the downside here. The sell-off is over for now on around about 1,830. Settling above 1,830, silver looking up, all the rest looking up, copper, platinum, the DX looking down. You're in good company. You're in good company, assuming gold has seen the bottom for now, and it is heading higher. I have a few alternatives for you to consider here. and none of them should be taken as if written in stone. Yeah, things could still change, of course. This could be A, this could be a B. We're coming up, B, sorry, ending here, and it's coming up to complete, in fact, a 5-wave round C. That will be negative. That might send it lower. I think I have to go to the 15 minutes to flesh out all the small moves here. Okay, the most optimistic scenario is that this is 1, this is 2, and this is building up 1, 2, 3, 4. It's continuing higher, and in due course you get all the legs. You effectively looking at a third wave. Okay, the more negative interpretation would say that in fact there is a triangle hidden here, with this being an A, that's a B. It's running up, potentially giving you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure C, as I've just explained, and that would argue further decline. That's the situation in gold. So on my website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit you know, where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.